The next word is alif, kaf, and lam. This means to eat. Alif, kaf, and lam means to eat. To eat. Okay. Now let's look back into our grammar of fa'ala. This means to do. Okay. So if we just simply do these things, we just put 3 fathahs. Fa'ala, he did. Okay. Third person. Okay. Now if I write it like that, fa'ala with an alif, like that. This is the grammar of 2 people did. Okay? So this is they, 2 people did. Okay? And the grammar for more than 2 people is fa'alu. Okay? And this is they all did. So in Arabic, there are 3 rules. In English, there are 2. If you say they did in English, it may be 2 people or more than 2 people. In Arabic, 2 people have a different grammar and more than 2 people have different grammar. Okay? Fa'ala, 1 person did. He did. Fa'ala with an alif extra. They did, but 2 people only. Now, if there are more than 2 people, then the grammar is fa'alu. Okay? So, here, the word, from here we create a word, kul. Kul means you eat. It's a command. You eat for 1 person. It's a command. You eat. If you tell 1 person, go and eat, you will say kul. Okay? It's an instruction, it's a command, it's an order. Okay? If there are 2 people, then you will say kula. You 2 eat. Okay? Is it kula or kubla? No, kula. If there are more than 2 people, you will say kulu. You all eat. Okay? So in Arabic, whenever there are 2 people, we use the grammar of by putting an alif at the end. Okay? So here the word is wakula, and you both eat. You 2 people. Who are 2 people? Husband and wife. Okay, Adam and his wife. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling both of them, you both eat. Okay. Now this word, these 2 people can be both men, can be both women, well, not both men, but 1 man and 1 woman. Okay. This word is used for either both men or 1 man and 1 woman, because when you go back to feminine grammar, that becomes very different. Okay? And whenever those words come, we'll talk about those. Okay? So here, it's a 1 man and 1 woman here. This is the grammar for that also. And you both eat. Okay? And you both eat. Okay. And then the next word is minha. Minha. From it. Okay. And ha means her, but this is pointing to paradise. Ha is pointing to paradise. You both eat from the paradise, from the Jannah. Okay? Or whatever is in the Jannah, from that you eat. Okay? Whatever is in the garden. Jannat means garden. Okay? So whatever it in the paradise, eat. Okay. Okay. After that is the word that starts with these three letters, Ra, Ga, and Dal. Okay. And this has several meanings. One of them means to have plenty. Plenty means to have a lot of something, or also free. Okay. To have something a lot, abundance, plenty of something. Okay. And ragadan is a noun which means plenty. Means plenty.
Free means free of cost or free?
No,
means
freely.
Freely.
Freely means whatever you want to eat. So the meaning will be freely. Or a lot. Okay, no restriction. So when you are in the paradise, you and your wife, then there is no restriction. Whatever is there, you eat. Okay? Ragadan, that's the meaning of ragadan. Plenty of it without any restriction. Abundance, a lot of it. No one is going to stop you. Okay? Whatever you want to eat, eat. Okay? Ragadan means plenty or freely. Now, the word haythu means wherever. The word haythu means wherever. So wherever you want to go and eat, whatever you want to go, whatever you want to eat, you can eat. Okay? So that is wherever. Now the next word, it starts with these three letters, Sheen, Ya, and Hamza. Okay, this means to want, to desire, or to will. Okay? Okay? We use this word all the time. Okay? If I put like fa'ala, means he did. Fa'ala means he did, which means if I put three fathas, it becomes third person and past tense. Okay? If I do the same thing, it will become sheen with a fatha, ya with a fatha, hamza with a fatha, right? This ya and fatha being a weak letter changes into alif. So this becomes sha. Okay, we say insha Allah. If Allah wanted. If we put in before, in means if. Okay? Insha'a means if he wanted, or if he willed, or if he desired. Okay, so, and when we put the name Allah, then we translate Insha'Allah, if Allah willed, or if Allah wanted. Okay? So that is the root letters for these. Okay? Sheen, Hamza, Sheen, Ya, and Hamza. Okay? Now, from the other part of the grammar, if you have so she'tum means you did, or you desired, or you willed. Okay, plural. But when I mentioned to you, if I put the alif at the end, it becomes for two people. So shi'tuma here is you two wanted. Wherever you two wanted to eat.
So one alif dropped out when you attached to you because it was sha'a.
Okay, so because this is a weak letter,
It was sha'a.
for the third person past.
Right.
Okay, for the fa'altum, in that case this ya will be totally dropped out. It becomes shi'tum. On two people, shi'tuma. Okay, so if you're talking about two people, an alif goes at the end, like kulu and kula. Okay, so shi'tuma. If it was, if you're talking to all the people, say you shi'tum, whatever you want. Okay, but there are only people, it will be shi'tuma. Two of you. So wherever you two wanted, whatever means, ragadan means whatever, plenty, a lot of it. And wherever you wanted. So no restriction of the place or the amount. Okay. So shi'tuma means you both wanted or desired.
Shay'in also means thing.
Shay means thing.
Thing, right?
Yeah, shay'un means thing. Yeah, and that's another meaning of that. Kulli shay, everything. Okay. So now, next word is of, ra, and ba. This means to come close. Qareeb or qaraba means to come close to something, come to near to something. Qaraba means to come near something. Qareebun. Okay. Okay. And if I write down with this way, ra is a command. One person command means come close. You are telling some person to come close. You will say taqra. One person. Okay? If you have two people, then you will say taqraba. Come close. Two people. talking to two people. Just by putting an alif, it becomes a grammar of two. La taqraba, don't come close. La means not. Okay? La taqraba, both of you. Instruction is to both of them. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is instructing both of them, don't come close. Wala taqraba, or don't come near. Okay? Wala taqraba, and both of you do not come close or near. Okay? And not come close or near, both of you, two people. Okay. Wala taqraba, and both of you do not come close. Okay. Okay. Then the word is, next word is Hada. Hada means this, and this is used if the subject or the thing is masculine in nature. Hada means this, and this means something which you can point your finger and say this. Okay. And if it is feminine, then Hadihi. Hazihi. If the object is feminine, then you use the word Hadihi. If it is a masculine, you use the word Hada. Okay? Now, interestingly, you will notice that the word we use, shajar, okay, and or shajarun, and shajaratun. Okay, both words are used for tree. Okay, shajarun. Remember, I mentioned that when you put a ta marbuta at the end, it is a sign of a feminine. Okay, like sajidun, sajidatun. Okay, so when you see a ta marbuta with two dhammas, it is a sign of being a feminine. Okay, the word shajarun is used for a tree. Also, shajaratun is used for the tree. Okay, so some words are that they either way they can be used. Okay, in this case, the word shajaratun is being used, which means it's a feminine, right? And that is the reason hazihi is coming here. If it was shajarun, then it will be haza. Okay, so the grammar has to match. The text has to match with the grammar.
So the tree has the...
No, we don't know what that tree was. We don't know what that tree was. People speculate this was that kind of tree, or this kind of tree, or this fruit or that fruit. Nowhere the Quran says what that tree was. Okay?
No. What my question was, so the tree has the category too?
No. Well, you know that in botanical science, there has to be a pair for the tree to bear fruits.
Right.
Like if you have a cherry tree,
Yeah.
they have two kinds of trees.
Right.
If you don't plant
Yeah.
two trees next to each
They
other,
won't.
the fruit will never come.
Yeah, pollination.
For pollination,
Yeah.
so those two trees, I had one of those in my backyard a long time ago. You have to plant two cherry trees next to each other.